match to my mind is Ontario, simply because of the resume.
No question about it. They've won this game. That's huge. Scotties final 3 times already in their young careers. They've won it.
Like home, and they know what to expect and they know how to respond. But after such an exceptional year, winning a Manitoba final and having a dominant week, this team is sweeting. They're going to have to start off a little quicker tonight.
So that is the gold medal matchup when we come back. The Scotties final. It is Ontario against Manitoba. Approach here, Russ, only because she took the game to Jennifer Jones early today. Jones had last draw. Centerline guard went up, ended up in a blank. But in the second is when really the game was won, as it resulted in a steal of 3s.
Almost the wrong turn.
There we go.
Shannon's rock. It'll get there. Okay, we're fine. Shannon's rock. We're there. Back 8. Shannon's rock. Not yet.
Boy, that barely got by the center guard.
And to the back 8 it goes. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we'll start with Ontario.
Well, it's all about the angles. I say that a lot, and that's because in this case there's 2 really good teams that are evenly matched with 2 skips that are making everything. So
it's what you do out there during the game that really puts those points on the boards. It's supporting each other. It's the process that you stick to. It's reading all the paths.
Got it.
Then had to play the Reds earlier today. So they're back with the stones that they beat.
Just with normal. Yeah. You got it.
Try to roll over to that back red. Create some havoc for Rachel.
I don't think it will again.
Now, we talked about this resume of Ontario's and what it means in big games.
11. Close. Clean. Close. Yep. 11. Yep. Hard. Really got to go.
Goes into the hard work to win these keeper trophies, and of course the biggest trophy of all, the championship trophy.
And Vic.
No, yeah.
A little bit wide, a little bit heavy has been the team for Manitoba so far, and you can understand it. There's a little bit of nerves there. Val was a shade heavy in both her hits.
Go for 2, or is it? Are you drooling a bit because you see a 3?
I think the 3. I mean, if you don't roll on that yellow, you leave a double.
Okay.
And I think this is one of those moments. We talked about Ontario has to be a little more comfortable than Manitoba, so force them right here to make a key shot.
Just the 1 sheet in play now. Of course, it's the championship. The Final 4 began here at Mosaic Place. Wonderful facility. Home of the Moose Jaw Warriors, the Western Hockey League, who will be back.
Jumped on it just in time.
Do you agree? Yeah, nose is fine too.
And how critical then is it the brush?
Manitoba leads it in this gold medal game of the Scotties. We do thank everybody for their hospitality. So instead of the 4 sheets in play as it had been the entire week, just down to 1. On the sheet C standing for championship. And the gold medal game, Manitoba leads it 2-1, and they have the last drop.
Well, a bit of an
Trans a little wider or a little narrower. You roll that center guard right out of play, and now what have you got?
Wow. You thought that this was going to be all over the back of that rock. But good brushing by Burchard and Mayer. They really caught. You've got yelling at one end from the thrower. The Val Sweeting is down here. Besides laying down in front of it, what are you supposed to do?
No, you're trying to listen and give a weight call. They get this another foot, Vic, and then it jams. The double's not there. They really did get caught in the middle.
4-1 lead. The medals and the keeper trophies casting a shadow on the championship sheet of ice. It'll be Ontario that has last rock. They have
just saying she added, it was just all weight and made it run.
Any lighter, that's fine. That's her out turn too, right?
Yeah, right.
They talked about guarding.
I think just like roll to here a little bit.
Okay.
Never wrong to hit this one.
Do you like here with bumper?
You could even tap those yellows on an angle and stagger the top 2.
But that stagger is there, right on the center line.
Okay. there
You
with
see that on that 6th end. They mop the ice. Put a little bit of pebble down. Slide path becomes a little quicker underfoot.
Em, wait close. Gotta go, Em.
Results on the run, though.
Do you ever go right here?
Yeah, she was in that kind of flow state out there, and she said, I really am not thinking about anything when I'm throwing. I'm not thinking about what if, because once you start to think that way, what if I'm heavy? What if I'm light? That's typically what happens.
Sure it is.
Go, go, go. Keep going. Go, go, go.
Obviously, worked very hard on the mental side of the game.
Oh,
We can't get it out anyway.
Yeah.
Kind of like
even if you cornered that.
Rolling in and sitting on the pin.
Yes, yeah, that would be the option. Don't get it too thin.
yeah.
This is Carrie's specialty, though.
Well, we're trying to get 2, I think. It's our best chance.
Score a
of
single.
getting and sit there.
It's like how far are we tapping it? If we tap it here and sit there,
And there's still shot 2, though.
Called.
I'm with you, Cheryl. I think you got to move one of them a bit.
Yeah.
If you played a sit shot right now, they're just going to kill that 8, right?
yeah, I know.
So I think you need the setup shot and then hope you can do something with it. So that one rock's saving your red right now, right?
Yeah.
So is there any way we nestle in there? Try to
They're
get,
going to be shot 2. And if we hit this ourselves, this one
I
doesn't
just
catch
wonder.
that.
I wonder if we nudge this to here and sit there,
yeah.
then it catches.
A complete disaster for Ontario. What are they going to do? Are they going to hit the shot for 2?
Just a hair? Yeah.
This is an
And
easy
one at the top 4 is the only one that counts. 6-3 Manitoba. Gold medal night of this year's Scotties here at Mosaic Place. Ontario getting the single, but that opportunity sure did appear to be there. He cracked that the right way, and you might get 2, 3, even possibly 4.
Easy, guys.
Sorry.
Just keep the lean on it. I don't want to pick. Go straight.
We're over.
Yep, yep, yep. Keep going. Keep going. Yep. Deeper goal. Hard. Keep going. Yep. Sweet, Em.
really great rock position to keep it high, knowing that there's that angle. You want to hit half a rock, that's the comfort zone, and you want to keep it high enough that it jams on something. See Carrie looking over her shoulder.
She did, because it just would make this draw spot smaller for
here in the 9th as we welcome you back. All the provinces, the territories, all represented now at the Scotties and Tim Hortons Brier. A field of 16, of course, with the defending champion and then a wild card team. And it's all coming down to this now. 2 ends to play. Manitoba leads at 7-3.
Yep.
And we go to the 9th. And corners going up from Ontario, and in they go from Manitoba.
Hard, you got go. Keep going, keep going.
brushing, throwing, line call.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't given them many options.
I think a couple more feet. I think so.
Yeah, a little more
Going to the
throw.
middle.
I hear somebody say heavy.
Hard.
Courtney Weigel.
Can I get in? Yep. Oh.
Midway, heavy went to a big draw for 2. The Scotties on a final night, gold medal night, here at Mosaic Place in Moose Jaw. And Manitoba, Carrie Anderson from Gimli leads at 7-5 and also has.
Well then. Going down.
Really good pickup by the brushers.
Joe, take it! Joe, take it! Hard, hard! Keep going, keep going. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go! Hard! We don't want to glue this. No. At least a little bit of separation.
Okay, half 8 foot.
Yeah.
Playing the Yellowstone. You just have to wait a little longer to hand out the medals, the trophies.
Just a bit of circumstances there, I believe.
It was
If
up
you
by
remember-
as many as 4.
Really have to go, Lee.
And now with the 2 and 9 and steal of 2, here we are at 7. As Rachel Holman looks to make the big comeback.
Hard, you gotta go! Hard! Hard! Keep going! Whoa!
And
We want her to throw, right?
yeah.
What kind
Like
of
the
weight should I
problem
be
with the
throwing?
freeze is that she just comes down to it.
I don't think I like the freeze. Like a control, I like the hit and roll.
Champions here in Moose Jaw. And Carrie Anderson from the Gimli Curling Club.
Amy Nixon, Curling Canada Board Liaison, presents bronze medals and silver medals. And now, ladies and gentlemen, silver medalist, Team Ontario.
know
To
that
present the Keeper Awards and rings while Amy Nixon presents the gold medals.
you've got some
Ladies and
Olympians
gentlemen,
out there,
to
of
your
course,
gold
in
medal winners,
Jones
the
in
2020 Scotties Tournament of Hearts champions,
14
Team
and the 18 for another 8